A young couple, unable to sleep late at night, broke into an empty villa looking for thrills. Seeing that the owner was away, they treated the place like their own home, digging out fine wines and exquisite snacks, indulging themselves freely, and even going into the master bedroom to be intimate. Unbeknownst to them, the villa owner had gone out hunting and suddenly returned. Hearing the noise, the two hurriedly put their clothes back on and tried to escape through the back window. But just as the boyfriend was about to jump down, a powerful force suddenly dragged him back inside. Immediately after, his agonized screams echoed through the house. The girl was terrified and ran for her life, only to see a humanoid monster rapidly chasing her from behind. At the critical moment, she managed to get into a car and escape, narrowly surviving. The next day, the girl went to the police station to file a report. Her name was Hannah. She accompanied the officers back to the villa to identify the scene. Officers who had arrived earlier had already completed a preliminary investigation. There was no trace of her boyfriend, and the villa owner only returned after being notified by the police, claiming he knew nothing about what had happened. At that moment, Jimmy noticed 3 distinct scratch marks on the window and immediately became alert. This could very well be another case involving a supernatural creature. Meanwhile, his partner Dave discovered that the homeowner was an avid collector of ancient tribal weapons and totems, the most striking of which was a sharp bear claw. The female owner was particularly proud of the collection, saying it came from a mysterious tribe over 1,000 years old and carried significant heritage value. To ordinary people, it was just a hobby collection, but to Jimmy, who was a descendant of the Grimm line, the entire house felt deeply abnormal. Back at the police station, Jimmy grew increasingly suspicious. While Dave was called away by a colleague, he privately questioned Hannah for more details.
Hilda, do you have any idea what was chasing you? A man, a dog, some kind of animal?
Hannah said she had been too frightened and hadn't clearly seen what had chased her. Jimmy concluded that the being that took her boyfriend was likely not human. He and Dave then prepared to return to the villa for a deeper investigation, having discovered that the back of the property connected to a vast primeval forest, which might hold crucial clues. However, on the way to the villa, they unexpectedly encountered 3 strangely behaving young people. One of them was Will, the homeowner's son, and the other 2 were his friends. Dave showed them a photo and asked if they had seen the missing person, and all 3 denied it. But when Jimmy pressed Will about his whereabouts last night, the young man briefly revealed his true form out of nervousness. Noticing this anomaly, Jimmy became even more certain that something was wrong with this family. He just couldn't directly state that they were bear creatures.